I've seen Datax play. I remember he had a money map to GDX.
In 30 years.
That was a while ago. But, all right, RivaL with his Ryu, a Tampa player, playing against Rio, North Florida legend.
And I've definitely seen RivaL put in a good amount of work as of recent. I want to say RivaL is honestly like the second best Ryu that Florida has. He's been putting in so much work, and you know, now that this rise of Ryu players has come about, Locus has been, you know, kind of showing the representative of what Ryu could do.
Yeah. And I mean, RivaL kind of started out as a hidden boss, but quickly established himself as a reliable player. And I believe on the most recent Power Ring, he did finally make it. So his efforts have been paying off. And you're seeing a rise a bit of more prominent Ryu players lately.
Absolutely, and you know, we also have Rio here doing a fantastic job at keeping RivaL at the ledge, as you see right here, getting him off stage with that back air.
And Rio loves going for those down airs, just in case they barely miss the ledge. He wants to lay that spike on top of them. And that armor doesn't have you shying away from damage, and RivaL's at 120.
And he's spacing with the back airs, though. He's doing a fantastic job at just being patient and waiting for RivaL to commit to an option, especially by the ledge. But at that moment, it doesn't matter how fat Ike is. He's going to get hit by that up tilt to true Shoryuken, but immediately retaliating back with his own kill confirm there.
Yeah, Rio being persistent. And on the incoming, he knew he had a chance to strike, and he definitely capitalized gracefully.
Now that's
great,
the thing.
Great Rara Nair there. That was beautiful. And he got the grab. Missed the footstool, though. So
that's definitely the thing with Ryu. You know, Ryu does a fantastic job at racking up as much percent as possible, but with Rage being a mechanic in this game, he's able to get away with so much kill conversions thanks to up tilt and down tilt.
Yeah, so Rio just staying shy, just right outside of the range, using all of the length of his sword. I know Rio has a less sports-friendly name for
He definitely has a very nice intangible foot, though.
That's true. Oh, and quick movement there. But the focus attack stayed free. Right, sweet. Great air dodge there from RivaL. Trying to hang on to the stock. Rio really applying the pressure. He knows that this is his chance.
I really like that mix-up on RivaL's recovery on the ledge there. He purposely threw out that Hadouken to kind of stall himself in the air, so that way Rio was not able to really predict the timing of his ledge guarding. But he's going to have to re-grab there. Oh my goodness, but misses the downer that could have determined the outcome of that game, and gets true Shoryuken for it.
Yeah. Just begun. Rio knew he had the second ledge grab.
Yeah.
He could have easily went for a down tilt, but got greedy with the down air, and it cost him. So RivaL, not a Tampa players, but definitely a surprise across Florida. If he'd taken this game one.
Over Rio, yeah. DJ Jack is helping him out there. You know, the Ryu love. You know, you always want to see your character progress through bracket, especially when you and the other Ryu main next to you. You guys are one of the best in the States, so you guys want to hold on to that medal that you kind of wear proudly there. Honestly, it was really interesting to see how RivaL constantly landed on top of Rio. Yes, he used focus attack a good amount of times. There was one point, actually, that he timed his focus attack perfectly for him to avoid getting up-aired by Ike. And because of that, he was able to convert off of a lot of damage. But at the same time, he was landing on top of Rio and getting punished immensely for it. I did mention earlier in the game that Ryu purposely strives off of Rage.
Right.
It is his best mechanic in this game. And in a game like Smash 4 where characters really benefit off of Rage, it could go such a long way, because at that moment right there, even though Rio missed that downer to catch that re-grab, he was able to lose his stock because of true Shoryuken Rage.
Yeah. Just an explosive move there. But you were saying the focus attacks were kind of helping out RivaL, but they also became a little bit predictable. Rio was coming over the top, waiting for the focus attack to launch, and then dropping on top of the Nair, converted to a back air off of the platform, and that can even get to bigger things if he was later on in the stock. So something he wants to watch out for. While it helps, it's a double-edged sword.
And now that we're going to Battlefield, watch his focus landings on these platforms. Ike does have the means on taking care of that problem, especially while keeping himself safe and using his sword as the answer to these focus attacks.
one of the luxuries that Ryu can enjoy is those lingering hitboxes. Like, he's just throwing fairs and nairs. The moment he touches Rio's sprite.
Absolutely, and they do, and Focus actually goes through all these single hit moves, so you have to watch out and not try to hold shield all the way through a full focus charge attack.
Oh, and that time the up air punish on focus attack got the kill. So Rio, not the first time he's gotten that kill today, but
oh my goodness, he immediately tried to convert one of his attacks into another one, and RivaL was like, all right, well, I have a frame 1 move, and I'm gonna beat your move.
Yeah, I'm just gonna bully you with this here. All right, mixing up the movement there. Got some moonwalks, perfect pivots.
RivaL already wanting to close out this stock. You see all these true shoryukens he's trying to throw out here.
Yeah, you can tell he's hungry for this. Gets the back there he wanted, but not the kill he needs.
I like this approach right now that we're seeing these two players taking their time a little bit more, not trying to overcommit. That Tatsumaki completely going through Rio. That hitbox was not active around the end there.
I mean, fortunately, Rio couldn't find out an answer to hit him. He threw the forward air, but had no follow-up.
He tried landing right above RivaL there and got punished pretty hard for it, losing his first stock, but with a 68% lead, especially against Ike.
That's going to do some justice. He is racking up the damage now.
Oh my goodness. Understanding that True Shoryuken was going to go through below the stage, so he was able to counter that.
Yeah, didn't really get a hit off of it, but it allowed him to hold firm on his ground. All right.
You're dodging on the platform.
Whoa. Very aggressive options being taken here. And he still needs to keep in mind that focus attack does not make him invincible to damage. He still takes it even though the armor's present.
He does. Ryu is single hit moves. He was trying to space most of the time with back air in the neutral. He didn't want to overcommit at that moment because he recognized, all right, well, like, now I've given RivaL all this damage and now he has all this rage and I already witnessed what happened last game, so I don't want to kind of put myself in that position again.
Right. He's been throwing a lot of retreating hitboxes. Like, Rio's definitely aware of the danger that he's in, but is also appreciating the fact that he can get 10, 12, 15 damage while RivaL is stuck in that mode. He can either dash out of it and then land right in front of Rio for even bigger follow-up, or just take it and retreat. And that was kind of what lent itself to Rio's victory there.
It was really fantastic to see that was his spacing method, was with a lot of back airs, but at the same time, yes, all other single hits, and Ryu can dash out of focus attack to kind of convert off of where he's landing from that back air. You also consideration that your opponent could shield below your back air and just do an outer shield up smash. And Ryu's up smash is pretty mini. So now we have 1-1. One for RivaL, one for Rio.
And I was talking to RivaL before we got really into the mix of the bracket, and he said he's just here to play. Like, he has a pretty carefree approach to his tournament life. He plays very well. Like, he plays very, very focused and considerate, but he said if he loses, he loses.
That's, you know what? I like that. I respect that mindset. And I say that only because that's a very student-like mindset. I'm here to learn and I'm here to have fun. Because if you're not having fun with the game that you're playing, what exactly are you doing? Are you
hang up the sticks.
You're kind of like stalling your own growth.
Right.
So, I mean, that's a fantastic mindset. He's here to have fun, and I feel like that's what everyone should be doing at the same time, because that's how you progress as a player.
Also, let's take note. RivaL with the Bob Ross T-shirt.
Oh my gosh, I didn't notice. I actually, oh my gosh.
Trying to win this happy little set. There's a crunch of those knuckles, man.
Both these characters deal so much damage off of certain single hits, and it sounds so crunchy when they land.
Yeah. Just absolutely brutal a match sounds. Just close your eyes for a second, and you can envision the chest being caved in.
There's that Hadouken to kind of stall his back recovery back into the stage. Oh, but he gets a jab block with the nair. Oh my goodness! Followed up with the true shoryuken, but already at such an early percent and no rage, that's not going to kill just yet.
Oh, perfect shield into the confirm, but still no kill. Rio, one of the best DI players that I've come across. He knows how to milk a stock.
Definitely, he's taking advantage of the weight of his character as well. You know, we all know that Ike is very far from being light. He's a very heavy character, which is why he also hits like a truck.
And he needs to be a little bit leery of where he's dropping those forward airs. He was a little close to RivaL there. He didn't get a follow-up, but the next time he may not be as fortunate. Oh,
with the Tatsu?
The run-up Tatsu?
Sometimes I question if that's always on purpose or not. That move has so much end lag. Oh my goodness.
And
Missing the... Oh my gosh, he missed the focus just by a very, very minuscule spacing.
Yeah, he charged just early, and I let Rio squeak away. And he's retreating again. Throwing the forward air for as much pushback as he can get off of the hits.
Though, notice how he's not approaching. He has no need to approach at this moment. He does have the lead, and with every hit that he hits with on Rio, it's a lot of damage, as we already acknowledged that these characters deal a good amount of damage with every single hit. So anything can count, especially now at this percent. I can kill with anything.
Way to hang on there from RivaL. Oh no!
But misses the back air right there in that instant. But manages to close it out again with another space back air. That one finally hitting.
Yeah, and I mean, not only did he miss the first strike, he didn't take any damage before actually closing out the stock. So we were freaking out, but he was still in control. But it looks like that's not the case afterward. He took a lot more damage on the incoming from RivaL.
These focus attacks, Rio at the same time, he's doing a good job at adapting to these focus attacks and punishing them each time. Oh. Going deep in there, recognizing that every time RivaL has gotten back towards the stage to recover horizontally, Rio is not there, but now he's recognized, okay, you're going to recover from down here. I'm going to be there to stop you.
Yeah, and another thing he recognizes that RivaL has been dashing out of those focus attacks, and he is bullying it now. He completely has that locked on, and RivaL needs to change it up. Or the set is Rio's.
Yeah, he did not try to focus through that. He tried to find his way back onto the stage from a higher ground. So didn't even try to air at that point, and Rio taking the set over RivaL.
Man, but a great showing nonetheless. And look at that. That Bob Ross t-shirt is pretty crisp.
I don't even know how I did not see that. His head's huge on the shirt. They purposely enlarged it. But that's actually the first time that I've seen RivaL play. I've just been seeing his results, and seeing him play for the first time has really kind of set in stone. Okay, so RivaL definitely has some tricks up his sleeves that he really wants to represent with Ryu.
Right.
But definitely different approach options and mixing it up could have really helped him out there around the end, where Rio managed to catch on to how he was trying to land with focus attacks. A lot of times, RivaL got away with it because he would space it well, but Rio at the same time has a sword and was able to kind of fade back with his back airs and up airs, so he was not getting hit necessarily by focus.